You're all welcome in today's tutorial. So we'll be looking at some terms associated to genetics, like phenotype. Phenotype is the outward appearance of an organism, like dark skin, pink eyes, white hair, and so on. Then genotype is the genetic constitution of an organism. They will have homozygous. Homozygous is the identical pair of genes. Then heterozygous is unidentical pair of genes. They will have what we call allele. It is a pair of genes of contrasting character. For example, if the gene controlling tallness is T, capital T, and the gene controlling shortness is small t, then capital T, small t will be called an allele, a pair of genes of contrasting character. We will have what we call the dominant gene. The dominant gene is the gene that expresses itself outwardly, while the recessive gene is the gene that will only express itself in the absence of a dominant gene. Genetics was discovered by an Austrian monk known as Gregor Mendel. When Gregor Mendel took tall pea plants and crossed with the dwarf pea plant in the F1 generation, all the plants were tall. We have, this is the tall pea plant cross the dwarf pea plant. So this is being crossed with this, capital T, small t. This is crossed with this, capital T, small t. Then this one is being crossed with this, capital T, small t. This is crossed with this, capital T, small t. So in the F1 generation, all the plants were tall plants. So dominant genes are genes that expresses themselves outwardly.